me down?
Grab you? Grab her. Here, give me your camera gear.
Huh?
Give me your stuff. Are you okay?
Am I allowed to even go over there?
I wouldn't.
That's all right.
Alright, we're Spencer Lewis post-race here, APC United Late Model Series, round number 5. Peterborough Speedway with handsome Chris Mitchell, and get a shot of what's left of the 22M. I mean, I can frame this up and try to make it sound dramatic and paint the picture, but just tell me what happened tonight, because it seemed to me like everything, it happened really fast. The wreck that sort of took you out and essentially very well may have ended your season. What happened from your point of view? What went on, and what's been the damage done to the car? Broad questions.
Yeah, the damage done to the car basically ripped the entire body off. Have you ever seen a crash like that? The entire body was ripped off of my car in one crash. Yeah, it hit me claims he was on the brakes. I didn't see any tire smoke on the video. I didn't see any skid marks on the track. So, in my opinion, for what it is, there was actually no brakes used whatsoever and just got trunked hard. It's my mistake. I feel bad for Andrew Gressel. I swear it felt like somebody got in my left rear corner there. I don't know if something happened or whatever. Anyways, we got real loose off too. Got in the side of Andrew. That was a big mistake. It cost both of us, but we would have both been able to come back from that. I mean, there was guys that got sent to the back, came back to the front. Guys that started near the back with us, and, you know, the 83 car was running for the win at the end there, so I'm just exasperated with this season. I don't know what else I could say or what other words I can choose for you. It's just been the year from hell. So we're just in the process. We're gonna have to replace everything we just replaced. So I'm not sure that we're really in the mood to be doing that for the rest of the year for the races that are left. I mean, we're kind of so far at the points now that it really doesn't make a lot of sense. Spend a lot of time and money and energy and everything away from family and every other responsibility I have just to try and get a race car ready for the track and get back again. So, ruined. These things happen. It's nobody's fault. Tonight what happened need to happen, you know. But I don't know what else to do.
I mean, the impact, it's very rare when you're at a speedway and you hear an entire grandstand just go quiet. It's one of the most unnerving things in the world. And as soon as that third car was in, as soon as the third band was in and everything stopped moving, you could hear a pin drop. You could hear a rat walk across cotton in the grandstand. It was complete radio silence. How worried was your team when the radio conversation? How did that go right afterwards? And how physically are you all right? What was the toll on you?
Well, I'm a little sore. I mean, we were stopped. I had a conversation with a friend during the race was over. I'm pretty sure we got to 3 Mississippi there. I was almost ready to take my steering wheel off and undo my belts. That's how long I sat there. So, the mistake was made with Andrew. I feel bad for Andrew. He's had this bad luck this year as I've had. If that was my fault, then I'll take 100% responsibility for that. I haven't seen the video from that portion yet, so if that was on me, then I do apologize profusely for that. But everything that occurred from that and forward, like I said, some duct tape, a pit stop, we both would have been able to recover from that. It wasn't that bad. To get hit that hard at a standstill, I mean, my neck's sore, obviously. Full containment seat, good helmet, you know, Hans device. Definitely some safety factors that come into play. My crew was on the radio immediately. I mean, they're just asking me, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" Asking repeatedly, right? Obviously, don't have a lot to say. Immediately following that, it's kind of almost a state of shock. It's like, what the hell just happened? You think you've made it out, okay, and then something like that happened.
Was that the hardest impact you've ever taken in a race car?
in that manner, for sure, without any question whatsoever. We wrecked the car really bad at Kawartha once, and it was a hard hit for sure, but not in that dramatic a fashion. We were still sliding, moving, and other cars were piling in on top of us. It wasn't that bad, but to be physically stopped and hit from behind that fast, it's quite a shock to the system for sure. The car took the brunt of the impact. These cars are great. Our race chassis took a good shot. All the safety equipment we have in the car, it did a good job. So it did everything it was supposed to do. We'll live to see another day.
Obviously, you got to go home and talk with your family and your crew and sort of see what the next step is. But at this point, does it look as though the next step is 2016? Is that where we're at right now?
Well, we'd scheduled to have holidays already. We're supposed to leave tomorrow afternoon with my lady and my children our children to go up to the cottage for a week. It was supposed to be something where you'd relax, enjoy some time, come back, maybe make some cosmetic repairs and head up to Sauble, but now I don't think that's going to be an option. I cannot express this APC series. It's not got nothing to do with the series. The series fault. The guys that are running the show can't drive the cars. They're not remote control cars. The guys behind the wheel are driving the cars. So, Luke stressed out today in the drivers' meeting, giving kudos. He's worried about being a jerk or being viewed as being too harsh, but sometimes you can't be the nice guy all the time. And I think he ran a great drivers' meeting today. The race was, the regulars that are on the tour were doing a good job of giving each other some respect finally, which was nice to see at the beginning of the race at least. And then that guy came over and offered to utilize his spare car that I could put a 22M on it for points to stay in if we're going to go ahead and fix this thing. The race director offered me his own car to do that.
His personal vehicle, his personal race car.
His personal race car. They got two of them. They got to back up. He's going to put a number on to let me stay in where we are. I mean, we're just outside the top 10 now, so if we wanted to run a few laps at Sauble to maintain a presence there and come back full force for sunset at the end, and that's a hell of a thing to do. So I appreciate that a lot. And then where we go from here with our own car.
Straight to a call.
Well, it's going to have to be back on the jig again. Unfortunately, that's going to really be our only option to get it right. The fuel cell was literally folded around the quick change cover. The quick change bolts are printed in my fuel cell. So I haven't even looked any further other than that. I don't know what else needs to be replaced. Definitely some more heads.
If this is it, I mean, it's been a pleasure to see. I mean, it's been a pleasure to speak with you. Your interviews are always really good. I mean, everyone just gets those awful years, and there's not really any way to sugarcoat it. This has been a terrible year for you guys.
It's part of the whole idea that this is an addiction, right? The highs and the lows. The highs aren't as high without the lows of the lows. So this year, for whatever reason, I mean, we've got another car in our shop right now that's completely destroyed from last week, so now we've got a Max Impera in the shop there right now, which is disappointing as heck. What do you do? Neither one of us, I can't, I don't feel that I could be directly responsible for what's going on here. I mean, I'd like to think that I still drive a race car, maybe qualifying like crap. It's a known fact. We need to work on qualifying, and maybe that's the problem. Starting in bad spots, you get in a bad spot, you get in a bad position, you're right in the thick of it for stuff to go wrong. So that's where we're at right now. It's so much, I can't give you a straight answer right now. There's just way too much to consider at this point in time for where our next step is. If we can make it happen, so be it. It's obviously extraordinarily expensive to keep going the route that we're going right now. It's not something I'm interested in doing right away. So could we be ready for Sauble? Absolutely, we could make that happen, but it's just the time and money, right? We don't have an abundance of either at this point.
if this is an addiction, if this is a drug, you've got a bad batch this year.
Yeah.
You're on a bad trip. You're on a bad high. So I mean, hopefully we see you back before the end of the year. If not, I mean, I sincerely hope that we see you back on the tour next year, because I do believe that you guys have a program that can compete, and you have a program that can really make an impact on a tour like that. And if it's time to shake off 2015 and start looking ahead to 2016, well then maybe we can sit down and we'll do an interview and we'll talk about that.
I'd like to think so. I mean, I can't. What racer is going to say, we suck, we shouldn't be here, right? It's not the way we want to approach this program. We've gotten after it with everything that we have. It just hasn't worked out our way. these things happen. The analogy that you used for me earlier in the press release that we did with poker is the way that it is. So we've gone all in with our best hand, and every time we've got drawn out on and beat by a mediocre hand, it shouldn't be beaten. I don't know. I've said it already in this interview, and I'll say it again. I really don't know what else to say other than that. I'm thoroughly disappointed. These guys worked so hard on this car. I've put time and energy in this car. My family supported me and everything that we've been doing. I'm trying to get this here. And to have stuff like this happen 3 races in a row, it's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing to happen for all these guys. It's not just me, right? Everyone else is disappointed too. I understand that. At the end of the day, I'm the guy behind the wheel. Take more responsibility, then so be it. But somebody else trunks you an hour or more. I don't know how fast we're going here, but I'm stopped dead. Like, how can Andrew? Yes, I got into Andrew. Yes, we had a wreck, but we could have come back from that, no problem.
This is the part where I normally congratulate you. I'm just going to offer my condolences. My condolences, and I mean, I look forward to speaking with you soon, and we'll see. Oh, maybe we'll sit down and do an interview and talk about other things.
Thanks, man. I was sorry to be repetitive.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what else to say.
We'll do another interview soon, and we'll talk about some other cool stuff. Maybe we'll do like a, I don't know, like a year-end preview or something like that. Preview. I don't know.
Sorry if I've said the same thing 3 times in a row, but
we'll catch up with you.
Loss.
I don't blame you. There's the car. There's the crew. Go home and sleep this one off, and we'll check back in with you a little bit later on.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Handsome Chris Mitchell, post-race, round number 5 at Peterborough.